Hello and welcome to Advise My Style. Today you're watching a special video makeup tutorial concept, and it's all about adapting makeup techniques to your facial features. That's why I'm hosting Flora, who chose a makeup look by
Sophia Loren.
Because she really likes eyeliner, but because Sophia Loren has deep set yet prominent eyes, and Flora has deep set eyes, I need to adapt the technique, and that's what we'll be talking about throughout this video. We'll be talking about the eyes today, so foundation doesn't matter that much, but I am brightening her face slightly so that I'll be able to put intense contours over in order to sculpt her face. Sophia's eyebrows are quite thick and angled as well, whereas Flora's are slightly more curved. That's why I won't pluck them, because when girls are not used to, new eyebrows, I usually just cut them with this razor blade, and I leave them here, just clean them up. They mustn't be too thin, so that she'll be able to play with various shapes then later, just lifting the brow here, and that's it. I can cut them in the way they grow, so not in the opposite direction. It's not like plucking. You don't pluck. You pluck them in the opposite direction, whereas you cut like this. Ta-da! And now we'll have fun. I'll interpret this look my way. So Flora has deep set eyes. I want to make them more sophisticated. That's why I'm not applying something bright over the lid, but something that is slightly darker than her skin tone, because this is how I'll even it out and then be able to imitate the crease. It's not something Sophia Loren was doing, it's just for us that we have fun, because this is how you imitate the crease. If you have prominent eyes, this is how you would do as well. Just go here and up. It's way easier to do this cut crease, let's say, on deep set eyes, whereas you could pull it off on prominent as well. So you just do this half a circle here, go up on the outer corner, and then turn it around, and then boom, towards the inner part, pull it slightly towards the ear in order to lift the eye, because that's what we'll be doing. We want to lift the eye into a point. The main thing Sophia is doing is encircling her eyes. So because hers are slightly more prominent, it doesn't matter that much how dark she makes them. Whereas because Flora has deep set and slightly smaller eyes, if I would make thick lines, it would push the eyes towards the back, and it would look like she has two holes actually on her face. And also when she smiles, this line here breaks. We were talking about this so many times. We need to avoid this crease here, and I'll do this like that. When she looks straight forward, I just make a dot here, and this is where my line will go. So when she closes the eye, you can see where the crease breaks as well. So I just pull the line, bam, down towards the inner part. That's it. And now I'll connect it here, just up until where the upper how do you say, eyelash line stops. So she opens the eye just up until here, because what we want to do on the lower part will develop this look slightly more, and what I see especially Sophia is doing at her older age, when Flora opens her eye and looks up, we'll connect it here like this. So we'll make a flick. So when she was younger, when Sophia was younger, she was connecting this part, and that was quite a unnatural look. Whereas now she's doing this. So she leaves a gap here. And if you put something brighter in the gap, it will open the eye. But it looks slightly funky as well. Though I'll tell you what you can do that it doesn't look too crazy. Sophia was encircling the eyes, but she was making this flick here quite thick at the start. And that's what I also love about this old makeup, because the tools weren't that developed as they are nowadays, and it wasn't that much about perfection. Because if you check out that look, it's slightly staircasey, you know, because I think the eyeliner was dry and then it was all messy. So like, look up please, and then down here. You need to connect this line as well. When you're encircling the eye, it's very unpleasant for the models, usually, because it tickles them. We'll do that later, not on the camera. And then when she looks up, you just encircle the eye here as well. So you're connecting all of it, but we'll try to do this eye so that I won't put black here. So we'll leave it like this, and then we'll try with black inside as well. So just that you see how this affects the overall look. So I'll just connect it now all together, and then we'll talk further. When you're playing with such lines, I usually use a gel eyeliner because it's easier to control. And then if you want a really intense makeup, you go over with matte eyeliner so that you would make harsh lines, and also this pours into the lashes, which looks like this. If she closes the eye, I just do a line close to the roots of the eyelashes, and that's it. And I need to make sure that the colors match, so that the eyeliner I used underneath matches this one. And it will be way easier to do for you, I guess, because when I do it on models, I always struggle because they blink always. Oh my god. And then we need to quit quite soon so that they don't cry enough. But Flora is doing an amazing job being a model today, because she's used to the stage, I guess. So this is it. Now look up for me, and then I'll put the camera closer. If you want a proper Sophia Loren look, then this needs to be liquid eyeliner. But I think still at the bottom of the eye, it can be softer, so that the look is not that crazy. You can as well blend the edges, for example, with this cotton bud. And that's it. Flora has orangey hair. That's why I'll make the brows orangey as well. If I would making Sophia, I would be making Sophia's eyebrows. They'd be all black, but then she would look just completely crazy. So that's what I want you to think about when you're copying other people's makeup looks and stuff, you know. If you have light brown, orangey brows, you just don't go over with black because it looks too crazy. You still want to be classy. That's why I'm filling them in, just accentuating this point, making them slightly thicker. No rocket science. Sophia's wearing more nude flesh tone lipsticks, so I'm applying something that will match the background, match her colors. You can go crazy with this as well, because we kept the brows quite natural. The eyes are architecturally sculpted, but you know, if you want to go crazy with this look, put some pink on, whereas this will be more classy.
Maybe this was a mistake.
Nah, very cool. It's alright. Dark makeup always makes you look older. The darker you go, and the more architecture. If this would be really blended, you wouldn't look that old, but you look young anyways. Let me explain stuff about the look. The thing is, when you want to copy makeup look, you can't always do it the same way someone else is doing it. So for example, I can't go that much up with this eyeliner here because it will break because of this line. And same on this eye. Eyes are always slightly different. That's why, like, some people go, oh, your eyeliner is not the same on both eyes. No, it's usually that your eyes are different. So just don't worry about it, because no one can make it that perfect. Sophia is wearing this white here and also white inside, depends when she does it. And this is what we'll do as well. But look, if I just apply white here in a triangle, I think the look will still look weird, because it depends. Just look up for me a bit. It depends on your eye shape actually, and there's a little lash that Flora has here that makes this really hard to do. She's crying already. Oh my, oh my, oh my. She's like, did I ruin your makeup look? I'm like, yes. Yes.
Sorry.
No, this is all right. I just poke her in the eye as a punishment with a bottom line. Now, to develop the look, I think this looks quite as a fish eye. I connected to fishes. I don't know why, but it's quite an old school look. That's why usually when I do it, when I encircle the eyes, I go all around with a black KOHL pencil, because I think this looks way better if I'll be able to do it, if she won't be crying too much.
But I'm crying, so...
Stop! Just to show you how the eyes look different. I think this one is more, let's say, stable, finished, done. But as well, when I was telling you that you need to think about how you apply an eyeliner and so on, Flora has round eyes in the middle. So because I applied an eyeliner like this, it makes them even more curved and not that upturned. That's why if you want to avoid this round look, if you have round eyes that is, you just apply an eyeliner on the outer third and that's it. But we wanted to imitate it as much as possible, so we made a thin line because otherwise it would break. And now I'll also show you how we can make this line thicker by pulling the shadows here slightly more in. Flora actually arrived because she wanted to learn this look for her eyes, like a deep set cut crease look that I did here. So I went with an eyeshadow like this. But in order to make that eyeliner thicker there, I'm applying a dark eyeshadow just here at the outer corner. So what I'll do is I'll blend it here into the eyeliner like this, and then also slightly here into the crease, because this is how I'm able to get this flick higher, to make it thicker. Show you like this that you better see. So here I go up, connect it to the lower part, connect it to the liner. Now everything started falling down already, because when the eyeliner's dry, this is what happens. So we'll need to clean this mess. Hopefully we'll be able to do it. But this is how it is. You see, blend it here out, up towards the ears. And this is how I'll be able to make thicker lines with an eyeliner. So I take an eyeliner, I go here up. So look, I'll make a thick line up until here. Bam, because this is like Sophia was wearing crazy eyeliner. Boom, 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 boom. Thicker line here. So now when Flora opens the eye, open it.
Can I?
Yeah. You see the line here still breaks, but because I'll connect it, close it with this part here, because I blend it in, make it all black. This will look okay. So I'm using a black pencil, blending it in. You just really need to blend it. And it's messy, it's always messy. It's very hard to make this a clean look. Girls, just that we're clear, you know, doing these makeup looks is a nightmare. And the thing is, what I noticed is something people are like, oh, you're not such a good makeup artist because like this on that photo looks like this and like that. You really need to take into account that everyone has different facial features, and when you want to achieve something that you see on a photo, it just doesn't work. You need to use different techniques in order to get that look, and the only way to make this line, the flick, long is to do it like this, because otherwise it just looks crazy. I mean, this already looks crazy, but you know, at least it makes sense. And this white line here is just for you to see better what I was doing. I would rather have it beige because it would look more natural. We really don't like this white thing. I mean, on a photo it looks awesome, but look up. I think this just needs to be all connected. Because also Flora was like, oh my god, Jure, I thought this will look awesome on me, and I'm like, but you can't wear it differently than this. Why? Because you have different eyes, you know. And this is what happens, you know. You just that's what I'm showing you. That's why I made that application where I recommend you makeup tutorials upon your facial features. So go down there in the link below. Flora wanted to copy Regina's makeup from Picturresque.
Guilty.
And that's why we developed it further after we did Sophia Loren's original, let's say, makeup look. And then she's like, this doesn't look like what she had in mind. So what did you learn?
You can't actually wear any makeup you want if you have a different facial structure. I learned that my eyes are different than I thought they were regarding makeup.
Yeah.
So I had a big lesson on eyeliner.
And I'm laughing so much all the time because it just happens. And the girl's like, oh, this is not what I wanted. And I'm like, we can't do it differently. Like, it's impossible to copy. You need to use different techniques. So I hope you, with this kind of a tutorial, learn how this stuff works. Other than that, go check the link below to see that website where I recommend you makeup tutorials for your facial features.
It's very useful.
Definitely. She's a fan because
Yes.
she opened her profile yesterday. She's like, oh my god.
Now I know what makeup
Yeah.
So,
Have fun. I'll see you soon. Ciao.
ciao.